I came back out here to Lake Grant here in Brown County. If you remember right, I caught some yellow bellies out of this spot a couple of days ago. I've been keeping them in the cooler. They're still alive. They're good. I'll show you, give you an update on them here later on. But yeah, I'm back out here to this spot. I want to see if I can put at least 2 or 3 more of those yellow bellies in the bait cooler and maybe a few other pieces of bait. Would you guys like to come with me? Because we can do this, but we can only do this together. Yes, teamwork makes the dream work. All right, here we go. First cast. I haven't really ever done any good out there. It's always right here along the bank. Right over there, just right off of the bank, seems to be the money spot. Or it has been anyway. The fish must have moved. There we go. There's a little one. There's a little bluegill. He's a little piece of bait, but we'll take him. Maybe that'll get the other fish woke up. Can't seem to get it back in that corner. Beautiful thing, I can edit this stuff out. Yep, if I don't get close enough over there to that bank, there is just no point in even putting it out there. This is strange, man. I was lighting them up right there yesterday, before yesterday. Maybe they're on the other side of the bridge today. That's crazy. Where are the fish at? I just pulled in one of those little bullhead catfish, but the little booger swallowed my hook. It's been so slow here today that actually happened with the camera off. I'll try to do better. Maybe if they wake up, I'll turn the camera back on. Just ever so slightly bumping it. It's kind of like the last one hit. It looked like that bobber was pushing back against the water, so I went ahead and pulled it. I got a bird's nest I need to clean up in this reel. I'd love to see something smash it out there. A couple of more of those bullheads and I'll be ready to go to the Pay Lake. I mean, honestly, one more bullhead and a couple of bluegills and I'd be ready to head to the Pay Lake. Now, I don't need a whole lot. I'm actually planning on stopping by the grocery store and grabbing a thing of chicken breast and a box of Kool-Aid. Something bumped it. It's weird the bluegills aren't even hitting. Caught one bluegill and one yellow belly. Something hit on it. Too little to get the hook in its mouth, I can only assume. Hope that rain didn't get the lake fish all jacked up. Oh, he got off, damn. Little bitty ones. Little bitty ones. They're so little. Oh, just too little, I guess. I mean, they're bumping it. I mean, they're too small to take that bobber under. That's really kind of what I want, though, is just some small fish for bait. I mean, a decent sized one wouldn't hurt my feelings any, but, you know, just kind of looking for small stuff. They're definitely not biting like they were the other day, though. Fish. Oh, he let go. Dadgummit. Need to catch at least a couple more pieces of bait. I don't want to go to the Pay Lake with 4 pieces of bait. Something's bumping it again. But he's so little, he's just pecking my bait off. This is crazy. Damn it. Why can I not catch any of these fish today? That's gorgeous. I guess I need to put smaller hook on. These little guys appear to be so damn small. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. If we don't catch anything soon, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm ready to go fish. This is crazy. Boy, that smashed that bobber. Wish he would have just kept right on going with it. Still no fish on. Damn, there we go. Some bitch let go of it. I can only assume that those are itty bitty little dinks. Minnows. Boy, that is just not giving me anything today. I am upset with this lake. Got him. That's what I was looking for. Oh yeah, that's about the perfect size. Settle down, Scooter. Settle down. That's what I'm looking for right there. And catch 5 or 6 of those, I'd be happy. I'd love to have me 1 more of those, 2 more of those. Something like that would be swell. And that might just be the tiny little yellow bellies over there where they just recently spawned, smacking on that bobber. Because that was actually a pretty small one. I would love to be able to hook into 4 or 5 more of those. That's about perfect. And taking the yellow bellies out of this lake is going to be beneficial to the other fishermen. Nobody wants those damn little mud fish in here. You're gonna need to put some more meat on there. These night crawlers I got today are not holding up very well. These guys are kind of slimy already. They've only been out of the refrigerator for a half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. The big old hunk of meat I just put out there ought to attract something though. I mean, that's a nice sized piece of night crawler for what I'm fishing for. I really would like to have a couple more bluegills. Should have waited. Take it. Fish on. That should be another yellow belly. Oh yeah. Easy, sleazy. You ate another hook. Yup, you ate it good. All right. Good thing your life is to be bait. That messed him up catching him. He swallowed that hook all the way down. He is probably not going to make it, but he'll be fine for bait. All right. So that's 3 of those bullheads in there and a bluegill. I got 3 more bullheads at home. I think I'm gonna call it there. I'd have liked to have had a couple of more bluegills, but it is what it is. So I got some bait in the bucket. I'm gonna run up here to the grocery store. I'm gonna buy a package of chicken breast and a thing of some red Kool-Aid and see if you can actually catch fish on that at the Pay Lake. I don't know. I've seen people doing it on videos. I'm willing to try it. Last year we did chicken breast with this blue fish attractant crap that I bought. It stank really bad, but I really didn't see that big of an impact on actually catching. I mean, I did catch a couple of fish last year on the stinky blue chicken, but everybody on the screw tube's telling me that I need to try the Kool-Aid chicken. Boy, you talk about some criminal behavior. I just went in there and bought 2 chicken breasts, 2 boneless chicken breasts, a box of Jell-O, and a 12-pack of soda, and it was $21. Chicken. Here you slimy fuckers. All right, we ready to go do some fishing. And keep that bucket in the car just in case. That back in there. And get the rods in there and we'll be ready to rock. So I only can use 2 rods at the Pay Lakes, but I always take a 3rd one with me just in case I have one going down. And I bring backup reels with me that are loaded with line. That way if one of my bait casters go down, I can just pop the reel off, throw another one on it, and keep right on fishing. All right, we're gonna need these extra GoPro batteries. Gonna need the chair. All right, I'm gonna go in and get my Kool-Aid chicken ready to rock and roll, and I gotta get a cooler together to put some drinks in. All right, here we go, guys. We are at Swarpy's Pay Lake. I guess this would be Felicity, Ohio. Would be my guess. It's either Felicity or Hammersville, Ohio. I'm pretty sure this is a Felicity address, but get some of that good stuff. All right, there we go. Ooh, bird nested that one up real good. Yeah, it took a second. I had to get that bird nest out. That's the crazy part about these bait casters, man. When they cast right, they're wonderful. But if you jack it up and don't cast it right, it is a bad deal. But I don't feel like that's even got any bait left on it. It's almost like I threw it off. Yep, threw that hunk of chicken off. Damn it. We're not here to feed them. All right, let's try this again. There we go. That's better. That line to settle down in there some. We got this yellow belly. This is the same bullhead that we used the other day when we were fishing the farm pond. There we go. So we get his ass back out there. All right, now we sit and wait. I think we're gonna try that again. That wasn't really exactly what I was aiming for. And I think I threw the bait off. Yay. Feeding the fish. Kool-Aid's good. Let's try this again. Try not to throw the damn bait off this time. That's better. Let it sit there for a little bit. Oh boy, just got one next to us. Something just bumped this strawberry chicken on the bottom. Well, I'd love to hear that drag rip. Yeah, something's bumping on it. Go on. You know you want it. It's bumped it now 3 or 4 times. We'll let it sit there for a few more minutes. See if he comes back around. Just a quick update. 2 hours at the lake. No catches, no bites. Bummer face. But it's the sun's starting to go down, so maybe they'll liven up here in just a little bit. Stay positive, try harder, right? Just figured you guys would want to know what's going on. Not a whole lot. Well, that's 2 in like the last 2 minutes. Caught at the other end. Maybe the lake's gonna turn on here for the last hour. I told the wife I'd be home around 8 o'clock. It is 7:20 now. The reason I said 8 o'clock is once it gets dark, I can't film anymore. If I can't film anymore, I can't make content. If I can't make content, then I probably need to be doing something that is productive, right? Just sitting here, if I can't get content out of it, it's not very productive. Of course, the flip side is either of those floats could go under at any second and totally become a productive day. So, looks like old boy across from me just landed one. So, yeah, that's like 3 in the last 30 minutes. So it's just a matter of, it looks like a nice catch too. Good for him. Something's got my float all worked up. That's one of them yellow belly catfish on there. He's just been jumping all over the place. Thought for a second maybe it might actually go down, but I turned the camera on, so that probably scared the fish away, right? And I got a bluegill on the other one out there. And it looks like something's got it stirred up too. It doesn't matter which one. Of course, the one with the yellow belly on there, that one actually is set up to catch bigger fish. That's got 80-pound braid on it. This one on my right has 20-pound braid on it. Kid on the other side just got another hit. No catch, but he missed it. Cool. Well, hopefully the lake will wake up. Yeah, I think I'm just about done trying to record here today. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a little while longer and see what's up. Boy, the lake is catching on fire, man. There's people pegging them all around me, but none for me. Guys, I've actually said this before. I've often wondered, do I got some kind of bad catfish mojo on me or something? I don't know what it is. But you see all these people going and catching fish at Pay Lakes. I mean, I'm watching it all around me. These cats are all catching fish. Not a single bite. Nothing. I've been on top water, I've been bottom water, I've been in between. I've had the bullheads out there the whole time. I had the chicken out there. I had live bluegill out there. I have cut bluegill out there. I've went up and down with the float all over from the depths, from the bottom to the top, and just cannot seem to find the fish. Kind of seems like the story of my life. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up right here. If anything cool happens, I'll turn the camera back on, but be sure to live your lives to the fullest. Anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. I'm gonna get out of here in just a little bit and go and try to do something productive before my day is completely over with. Stay free, America, if you can, and try harder.